Rilla show.
Everybody gets on.
Hey, Cuban, Cuban,
Yeah.
brother, keep
Yo.
it a stack, brother.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. These are some
Mm-hmm.
dope artists you were talking about. I understand the process you're talking about, the
Yeah.
popularity, the J.
Mm-hmm.
Cole's, the Kendricks.
Mm-hmm.
But who is saying, yo, I'm throwing on this Kendrick because he inspires me to do good?
And not a lot of people
Or
because I
J. Cole.
not a lot of people, and it's more people who are in an awake state. It's like a lot of the young audience, they listen to the NEL choppers, and like I say, it's all
I'm trying
about
not to
the
lose you to the industry, so I'm hating. If you catch my drift,
no, you ain't gonna
you
lose
know
me
what I'm
to the
saying?
industry
The independent
because
needs you, bro. That's what I'm
that's
getting
how
at.
I'm gonna stay, and that's how I want to stay. Is I want to stay independent because that's why I'm building my own label. I'm building my own uh record label and distributing company because that's where I want to stay independent. I don't want to go and work up under Capital or work up under Artista and them pushing my music. I want to be able to push my music to my audience and then keep it underground. Or if I end up going mainstream, hey, I go mainstream, but it's mainly for people that's underground and that's in that, hey, like, have you heard of Cuban B? No, I ain't never heard of Cuban B. Man, you need to go listen to this dude. Like, I want people that are on that level to still rock with my music and stay with it because I don't like that. I look at the industry and I see a lot of mainstream artists, they sell out for the industry, and the industry paints their character because now they're like, oh, well, you gotta get the jewels and we want you to keep
There
on
you
it.
go.
And I
Exactly.
don't wanna sit there and be one of those artists that I'm all that I have to have jewelry and all of this just to make artists listen to me, or make people listen to me. I wanna stay where, I'm making my own clothes.
Right.
I rock my own brand, and then we release our music how we want to release it. It's exclusive because I want people to, I want the people to make my music popular. I don't want the mainstream to make my music popular. I want the people. I want the underground people, and I want the independent people that are doing their thing. I want them to make my music popular. And if mainstream wants it, they're gonna have to pay the people because this is their
There you
money.
go.
And I want them to look at it like, hey, y'all been taking money out of these artists and these independent artists and these people who are putting their businesses and their stuff together. You're taking out of their pockets. So if you want me as an artist, you're gonna have to pay the people,
Right.
because I want everybody to get paid out of this. I'm not looking at it for money. I'm looking at it to change the world.
There you go.
And
All right.
and to me, if they gave me all the money, all I'm gonna do is just use that to give to everybody, to change the world and put that back in people's pockets and make these and make just straight independent, companies and let people build their independent companies and have their own radio shows and not have to worry about one of these companies like Nick Cannon having like I heard the whole thing that was going on with Wild 'N Out and how they was gonna bring Wild 'N Out back, but they wanted DC Young Fly and Chico Bean to host it,
to host
and
it. Yeah,
they didn't want to do that
Wow, I ain't know
because
that.
it's yeah, oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they declined because they was being brought in by Nick, and so they felt like they couldn't accept that because it was Nick's concept. So how could they
yeah.
host his show?
Yeah, and that was a dirty ball that they threw because I was like, dang, y'all gonna put the show back on, but you're not gonna let Nick come back on. That's
Right.
dirty. And so it's like
But
I
isn't it
looked
Nick's
at
show
that.
though? It
It
wasn't it
is
his
Nick's
show.
show, yeah,
But
and
so how they
Yeah,
that's
gonna
why
tell
that's
him?
why he claimed 40 billion.
So how could they try to tell him who
be,
can host his show?
because
Because they said that it was their show.
mhm,
Oh, okay. So it
yeah,
pretty much was a war between who Wild 'N Out belonged to.
yep,
Yeah. And then they decided to just move on without Nick, even though he claimed 40 billion or something,
Woo,
and asked them to host the show for instead.
woo. That's a lot of money.
yeah,
Hey, I would have been like, Chico, here's the 2 million. Goddamn, such and such, here's 2 million, man. Go do the show, bro.
Yeah,
I'm out.
but he
Go
said
eat.
that that's what was
Go eat.
brought in ever since
hmm
Wild 'N Out came through, including the merch, etc., and all the views from internationally. So
Mm,
hmm
it all came down to an to yeah to he counted it up and it came down to 40 billion or so million. I don't even know. It was a
that's
lot
a
it
of
lot of
was a
billion.
money.
I
lot.
know the B and M
Yeah,
is a big difference, but it was a huge number, so it can either can
yeah.
either way.
Wow,
So, and I looked at that whole situation, and
that's
I looked
crazy.
at it how Viacom, how all that stuff is owned by these bigger companies, and I'm like, see, that's what we don't have. We don't have our own black owned or independent owned, you know, distributing company or television network where people can put their stuff out there. I mean, hey, if they're not going to put you on, if majority of people don't even watch TV, they're
Right,
always on their phone. So
right.
if you can find a way to stream your show or stream your and get your stuff out there, and people put their money together, and we find a way to build our own television network and everything where we can broadcast it out there, guaranteed it's gonna make numbers, because it's gonna be a company for people who like Nick Cannon. If you own this show, this is your show.
Right.
If you're bringing the money into this company to help it build, then this is your show. You came in with it, you leave out with it. It's no
Facts.
guarantee, and that's what we need, because we have all these billionaires doing all this talking, but who's actually acting out for the black community and actually saying, you know what, we got artists, we got comedians, we got talent, we got producers, all this, and these people aren't making money, but they're paying these people to get the stuff. No, we should, if we got all this money, we should have been building this stuff already. And Akon has the idea already building over in Africa, but
Right.
we got to figure out how we can get that the same way over here right now while we have it, until we can get over there with it. And so it's like I'm trying to figure, like, that's why I'm like, I'm trying to stay independent and just build like that, because I want to become a distributor. I want to become a network company that has all these independent companies under it, like your show or Nick Cannon's show or somebody's DJ streaming show or something like that. Or any international show, I want them to be able to come to this company and say, like, hey, I want to I want to broadcast my company. I want to broadcast it out there to the masses. Okay, well, this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna build a whole channel system, network, all of that, and we're gonna put your show on here, and people can listen to it 24 hours a day, and then boom, it gets out there, and that's how I want everything that I'm doing with my music and with my label and with my artists. That's how I want them to come on. Like, hey, you can go do your own thing, and then if you decide to come back, hey, it's still a company, it's still a conglomerate. You can still hop in any time. Like, I might be off doing this, but if you come with the business and you like, hey, I need to get serious, boom, I got you, and it's a family thing. So I'm trying to push it out there. Like I said, like you said, I'm trying to stay independent, so
Yeah, we
that
need you,
way,
bro. You
yeah.
got great ideas, man.
Yeah, but
I
basically you
know.
want to run parallel with the industry, and that's basically what
Oh
we are
yeah,
doing as
yeah,
well.
Yeah.
yes,
We are
yes,
machine, so yeah, we get what you're saying, man.
yeah. I'm trying to go big head with the industry, and then if I get like I say, it's about popularity. So
Yeah,
if
that's
I
true.
get out there and I become popular to a point where I'm up there with the Drake and with NEL Chopper and all that, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go head to head with the industry, and I'm gonna say, hey, I see what y'all doing. If y'all want to come over here, and I'm gonna guarantee we gonna win. And you already have your audience. You already have your. Come on now, you could bring them over here, and then you have all distributing rights. You have all network. All this is provided for you, and all boom, people will be happy. We won't have these issues where people are getting their shows banned and blacklisted and all that, because
Hmm.
it's already coming down to, like I say, the internet is taking over and people can just stream. They got streaming devices, all this stuff. It's not that hard to get a little streaming channel on the Fire Stick or the internet and stuff like that, and then people just straight go to it, and they don't have to. They boom, like YouTube. That's another, like, YouTube is big like that. They put people's videos and stuff like that, but they have a whole monetary system, everything. That's how I want to
Yep.
do it. So I'm going. That's my whole goal. That's the end result. The end result is to get it all back. Go head to head with the industry and take it back.
There you go. That's right.
And then yeah, then it was funny when we was talking about JB his hat earlier in the Illuminati. Like, I believe in all that crazy stuff. So I know they might be
I
trying
still get
Did you hear it?
aggressive, man.
to.
Hey, the
I, s-
broadcast is the broadcast is fucking. I guess the internet is tripping a little bit here because it keeps reconnecting, so y'all going in and out over here on me. But did you hear
that's
what I had
because
said?
he just said
Uh-uh.
something which he shouldn't do while we were on
Ah,
air. He
Uh,
said one little name, and all of a sudden the connection is tripping. So you know what
what,
that
what
means.
what little name?
What did he mention earlier about my head? So that,
Oh,
I
and
don't know.
then
It
all of a
said, I don't
sudden,
know. It said something about the hat. I can't remember what it was, but it was
he
just
said, you like this color scheme, right? That's what you said.
yeah,
You like the
yeah, the
color
color
scheme. Yeah,
scheme, yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
hey,
The
he look,
internet went.
but hey, y'all got to see IBJ in this video because he looks like a tourist over in New York. Like, real.
No, man.
He got a baseball shirt on and Illuminati New
Don't,
York hat
don't,
on.
don't. Okay, we're gonna go out. You know that, sure.
Notice
Say
how the
goodbye to the
wide is
broadcasting.
shifted. Notice how the wide shifted over a little more to the end. The on the way start.
But yeah,
Sorry.
they all that stuff. I know it's that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try to take all this back, and we gonna really get to where we can
My
all be
question.
independent. No, I
You really
didn't hear your question.
oh, because it went out. That's right. Okay. I said, where exactly were you shot? Like in the body at?
Oh, okay. So I was shot in the back. I was shot in the stomach,
Woo.
and then shot in the leg, and
Hmm.
then the one of the I think it was one or two in the back, but I know one of them hit my kidney,
Oof.
and then another one hit the stomach and intestines
Oof.
and part of my colon.
Wow.
Yeah, and the surgery, they said, like, the surgery it's been done a few times, but not a lot of people survive have gotten that surgery because they haven't survived getting shot.
Yeah,
So
but you're Cuban, B.
they said, like, I
Yeah,
know
you
I'm
Cuban.
Cuban. I'm Cuban
Hey, you
B.
already know.
Yeah, he came. Samson came and he was gonna shoot me. He was like, I'm gonna shoot your little friend. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm
That's
Cuban
right.
B.
You're Cuban, B.
Ah, yes, Cuban B.
Cuban B. Yeah,
Oh,
that's going. I'm gonna
word.
have that. I'm gonna have that whole little skit on one of my beats. So I'm gonna have a beat with that. It's
That's
gonna
right.
come in and it's not like, I'm gonna shoot your little Mexican friend. No, I'm Cuban B. I had that open on one of my beats. That's gonna be an
Don't you have to
exclusive.
clear that?
What?
I don't know.
Because recently
Nobody
I used
care
a
these
small
days.
snippet which was literally 10 seconds of a video fragment while we had connectivity issues, just like we had seconds ago.
Mm.
So I added something in which wasn't even longer than 10 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
and they had a copyright strike on it. So I had to
Wow.
take it out.
Wow. I don't know. I might be able to because I know I do all my distributing through DistroKid, and somebody else
Hmm.
told me to do it on TuneCore because it works with BMI and ASCAP. So I'm gonna get on that because there's a lot of stuff I got to get my paperwork on and my publishing together. So I need to get help with that, but um I think when I go through DistroKid, they check the music, and most of the times they don't. I don't never have any problems or issues with any beat drops or any samples or anything like that. So, I mean, I might be able to clear. I mean, if they come and ask me about it, I'll be like, hey, I mean, if you guys, since you guys are coming to me and asking for the rights, we can make some money on this deal and I can pay you so that way they'll get their publishing rights. So I
That is
mean,
true.
I look at it like that. So if they come, as if I'm making the money and they decide that hey, you need to clear this, then I'll be like, hey, if you authorize me to use it, whatever I made to get it copyrighted. I mean, it's only $35 to get stuff copyrighted. I think. I don't know. Uh, I don't know the whole process with the samples and everything, but if I make some money off of it, shit, they gonna make some. The movie's gonna make money off of it too. So that's gonna help them win-win.
True.
That's gonna make people go
True.
watch the movie more. They're gonna be like, I need to see that part. I need to
Yeah,
see
that's
if
my
Facts.
Cuban B.
Where
one
did
of
you
my
get the
favorite parts.
inspiration from?
Exactly. That's
Because that's also where you
That
got
shit
the name
funny.
from, so people want to know
yeah.
the
I
background.
got I got that from Half Baked, and I mean that was that Dave
Hmm.
Chappelle like what was his name Jeremo Jerome. I can't even remember his name, but
He play on a lot of shit now though.
yeah, he do.
Yeah,
It
he be playing
that's
a
where
lot
I
of gangsters and shit, like a boss, like a real boss.
Geronimo.
What I see
Yeah,
him on? He was like the gangster and the shit. He wasn't Cuban B that time.
I know. He was the Cuban B then. He's
Nah,
somebody else now. But yeah,
yeah, but
I'm gonna have
that's that's a funny movie.
it's gonna have people go go check out the movie more. So it's gonna be hilarious. I want to do a video, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can get a whole little video of like doing that, like just a whole like me in the video and just me acting like I'm Cuban B up in that. So
Word, that's what's up.
so
Well,
when
nowadays
we
you
get to
also got
that
an
part,
application which can replace your face with the face in the picture.
Oh
I
I
can do
never
yeah,
it.
tried it,
I
but
can do
I've
it.
seen it on Insta,
I
social
can do.
media.
You
So
know
yeah,
what? You know what? I'm gonna do that because I can do that. And what's call? I'll be able to put a meme out there, and that'll I know that's gonna circulate. So I'm gonna put a little meme out there and see how if I go viral. If it go viral, then that's gonna get people's attention.
facts.
Cuban B. Hey, that's what's up, man. So before you got into your craft heavy,
hmm
it's safe to say you was in the streets.
I could say I was let's see,
And were you doing music while you was in the streets as well?
from I want to say I started in the streets. Like I was born in St. Louis, so a lot of my childhood was around gangs
Right.
and my uncles and stuff like that, and then almost coming in contact with a straight bullet when my mom's apartment had got shot up. That was
Damn.
when she had decided that she needed to get away from that situation. So we moved around to a lot of like hood type areas, like low poverty areas, like around the St. Louis, and then moved over to East St. Louis, and then from there, like just back and forth. And then it wasn't until I want to say I was like around fourth or fifth grade. That's when my mom just like got married, and then she actually like we just moved to like a suburb
Okay.
outside of Chicago. And I want to say I left. I wasn't around like gang violence. Like I'll say it wasn't bad, but I was still around gangs. I was around like GDs,
Right.
Vice
Vice
Lords,
Lords.
and
Yeah.
folk corners and stuff like that, and like around the Latin Kings and stuff like that. So
Right.
I had a lot of friends that were affiliated or around those type of people. So it was like around that, and then I went to like so a lot of my friends were like GDs and stuff like that.
Right.
So and then they taught me the whole list shake up and everything. So I was like, all right. I was like, okay, so I'm in. Like I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, I'm cool. I'm like, all right, I'm in. But like my
Were you
uncle,
more affiliated or were you in?
I was affiliated.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So because they knew like I was a nerd, I was that nerd. So they was
Righteous.
like, they like, okay, you just gonna be like little brother. So I just kind of had like my little homeboys that I went around, and then it was just like some nerd shit. And
Mhm.
then I want to say when I got to about like 16, 17, that's when like I had my car and everything. That's when I was like, okay, like I'm just getting in trouble. I'm on some whole nother shit. Like I was still on some like running the
Awesome.
streets.
Right.
Yeah,
Teenage shit, bro.
some
Teenage
teenage
shit.
shit,
Yeah.
like not
Yeah.
being at home, like out late, coming in late, all
Yeah.
that shit. And then that's when they sent me to the military, did the military, and then got out. And
Did you ever
then
go overseas?
yes, I went
Word.
to Spain. I went to Bahrain. We went to Italy. We went to a little island off the coast of Africa.
Mm.
Um, we went to Scotland. Like, man, the
Word.
party in Scotland was wow, man.
Really? The
Yeah,
Scottish know how to get busy?
yeah, man. I got drunk. I was fucked up off some overseas shit, and I was all like, man, never again. I don't even remember. I don't
Damn.
even remember getting drunk. I don't even remember passing out. I took that one shot, and that was it. I
So
was
what was the
gone.
assignment over there though?
We was just over. We was just over there. We was actually. We was actually. During that time, we was doing security in the off the coast of Iraq and Iran around the oil platforms and stuff like that.
Mm.
So we was like more of like security, intelligence, like just doing all that shit. Um, and we just hit a lot of ports uh, while we was coming through there, and then we had hit. I think we that was a different tour that we had did. We went to Scotland, and then we went to Italy. Where we went to Rome. That much, man. The Colosseums was nice. Like so,
Word.
we did a lot of shit. But
So what made you get
that
out?
I just didn't. Man, it wasn't for me. It
Okay,
was
fair
not for
enough.
me.
That was
Cause
my
I was
dad
still on
told
some.
me. It's not for you,
I
son.
was still, I was still on some street shit. Like I still wanted to be in the streets. It was
Right,
just
right, right.
I was just like out somewhere, like with really nobody, like just with military people. But I was like, I still was like around some like street niggas
Hood
and shit.
motherfuckers,
Like
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. They in there. Oh, they in there.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Soldiers is gangster shit.
Well,
yeah.
some have no
Like it's
choice,
a
right?
whole bunch.
It's either that or maybe jail or something, or they're gonna end up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, they
yeah,
got
pretty
gangs
much.
in the
Oh, I
military.
believe it,
All
man. I
that
believe
Oh
shit.
it.
Yo.
yeah, man. Oh yeah,
They
man.
got it
Oh
all,
yeah.
man.
I was around niggas that was bloods.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. When
I
suit
okay.
was
comes
like,
off, then
oh
it's
yeah.
got a normal brother on your hands when
Yeah,
you
They was
take
absolutely, man.
that.
all like, "What's up, Lid?" That's how he used to call me. He was like, "What's up, Lid?" I'm like, "All right." I'm like, "All right." No, that's all he used to say. That's all he used to call me. But yeah, I got out and then got back into St. Louis and then got back on some street shit. And just like living out in the streets. And just
Well,
was like staying in the north side, like staying in the north side of St. Louis and then I was living in Ferguson around the time around the Mike Brown shooting. So
word.
um we was with all the protests and stuff like that and just going through all that experience. So I was just still on some street shit.
I
Just
feel-
still on some
Okay.
street shit.
so
So
how would you compare yourself then to now?
I say then back then I was just I say man, if I would have known what I knew now back then,
Hmm.
I would probably be a millionaire.
Me
I'll
too.
probably be a trillionaire. And I was all like, dang man, if I knew that I could have just did this instead of that, man, I could have been had the studio and everything back then. Like I just was like trying to do other stuff and I didn't even think, man, I need to like I was working on beats, but I didn't think, oh man, the money that I got right now, I could have been putting that into real some studio time out here and then could have
Facts,
just got
facts,
out. So like I think
facts.
when I was in the military, they used to call me Wiz Khalifa.
Hey,
Like that was
I
You
around
need
the
know
to
what?
time he
behind the
had
scenes, yo.
dropped.
I won't. I, I wasn't gonna say nothing. You know what I mean? But yeah, I see it. I
Yeah,
see
they used to.
it.
They used to.
I see it.
That's all they used to call me Wiz. Like once Wiz had started coming out and everything, they was calling me Wiz. So they was all like, "Bro, you look
That's
just
what.
like
Yeah, that's
Wiz
what I said
Khalifa."
as well,
I'm
man.
Yeah,
like, "Who?"
I can see it. I can see
And
it.
I was all like, "They was all like, yeah, Wiz Khalifa, this dude that's got tattoos. Like he from Pittsburgh." So that's when I started getting hip on him and like I was all like, okay. And then I kind of was like starting to relate to his whole little swag, and I was all like, okay, I'm trying to go. That's when I was like starting to manifest into Cuban B, but Cuban B wasn't. He was still trying to figure out what to do. Like he was still trying to come up with his approach. So,
Oh, all right, Mr. Cuban B, man. Damn, time flew.
mhm,
We got 3 minutes, man. Is there anything you
cool.
want to say to the people? And we're gonna have you back again in
Yes.
2021 for sure, man.
Oh
Gotta
yeah,
get you back.
definitely. I'll say for the people, still go check out the page, Hibachi Red Corp on Instagram. Look at the clothes, the fuck Gucci. I'm gonna have some winter stuff on there soon. I got hoodies and jackets and
Oh
all
yeah.
that now, so I'm gonna put some of that stuff up there.
Word.
And then the website. So I'm gonna have the website Hibachi Red LLC.com is now up and running. It's under
Okay.
construction still, but that's finally up and running now, so people can actually go to the website.
Send us the link as well, man, because
Um,
you got your
what
section on the
else?
site, but then I can
Yeah, I'm gonna
update
send
the
y'all the
link
link.
to towards the actual shop. So yeah, send us the link, man.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna send. Yeah, I'll send that to you. What else? Also be on the lookout for the Sauce Daddy CD in December. I want to say probably as early as December. I want to say 20th, but no
Okay.
later than New Year's because I want to have it around that time because I got all the tracks now. It's just the recording to get done, and I'm gonna have the first. I want to say 3 singles off the CD probably within the next week or so because I got some time off now and I really want to get these 2 tracks recorded today, tomorrow. So I'm gonna have those and I'm gonna be working on mastering those. So look out for
Okay.
Stripper Walk.
Or stripper
Um,
walk.
yes, that's gonna be one of the first singles off the CD. So be on the lookout for that.
Well, we
Okay.
appreciate the hell out you, brother. coming back again,
Thank you.
showing that love,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
spreading the
Facts.
knowledge and the love. You know what I'm
And
saying to
we're
the
waiting
people.
on those
Yeah.
new
You
shirts,
know,
man.
you
Thank you.
talked about.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
This time I'm
I
on it,
got you.
man.
I got
Yeah,
you.
this time
Yeah,
I'm
I got
on
some
it. And
work on
Huda, you're not gonna keep it.
I
But
got you,
I'm a
bro. I
husky
got
or at
you. I
least
promise.
a
I send it,
chunky
man.
guy as well. So I might have the same size as you do, man.
I got a two.
Well,
I got a
Well,
2X.
just to be sure that you can't wear my shirt, I think I'm good with a 1XL.
one
Okay.
XL. All right, I got you.
Word. Well, IBJ,
It
it's been
it
bananas
sure
again
was,
on
man. It
another
sure
Sunday,
was.
man.
And
Thank you.
time
Thank
flew,
you.
but yeah, man, that was the end of the Rilla Show episode 5, if I'm not mistaken, with Cuban B. And that also
Yes, sir.
means that it's
With Cuban
Cuban
B.
B.
unfortunately the end of the War Stories Radio Live weekend. But next week we got a new
Yes, it
one,
is.
starting with Friday. This
Yes,
time
we do.
it's 4 p.m. Again because the time difference is back to 6 for the Moody Without Music stream. And on
Right.
Saturday we
Yeah.
got Big Bozo over here with
King
yes
Miggy
sir,
from the
yes
Netherlands, your
sir.
next door
That's
neighbor,
what's
brother.
up. That's what's up.
It's gonna be a treat. It's gonna
And
be a
then
good
next
one.
week on Sunday,
And then
yes sir.
join us for the real. Yeah.
It
You
was
know how it's
bananas,
going,
man.
man. We'll be here. Mr. Cuban
Bananas.
B. It
Cuban
was
B.
banana. Mr. IBJ. Respectfully, salute to both of y'all. I gotta get this hangover the F up off me. And
Peace.
salute, man. Till next
Salute.
week. All
All
right,
right.
fam.